Hello, hello guys. Good afternoon.
Uh, I can't hear you,
Hmm?
Victor.
Hello, Victor. How are you guys?
Hello, can you listen to me?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, great. Hello, good afternoon again. Oh, this fear of starting the meeting and don't having the microphone. Okay. Um, Let me see. We have here the common people. It's always Alexandre, Natalie. Let me see. You have Philip and Jennifer. Mateus, I think I know you, but I'm not sure. In Rafael, maybe I don't know, but now I know
Hello.
him. Hello. I
Hi.
think I know your face, right?
Me? No, that's the
No?
first time I do TNT with you.
Oh, great. Awesome. That's the very first time or the first day?
No, that's the first time with you.
Oh, I see you. Awesome. Welcome. I expect
Thank
you
you.
enjoy it. Where do you come from?
I'm from Espírito Santo, Colatina.
Oh, great. Awesome. Let me.
Palatina is very good. I
Yeah?
live I live there
Oh,
Yes,
uh,
it's very
from
hot.
98 to 1986.
it's a long time. Very good. And Rafael, is that your first time on TNT?
Oh no, my 14th time. Good
Oh,
afternoon, everyone.
hello. Very nice. So you're not a freshman. Uh, that's very nice that you came again. I'm looking to another other thing, so I'm dividing here. So okay, we have. I think we are running a little out of time, so I'm going to start it. Now, as we have new people here with me, I'm gonna start in presenting team. Good afternoon again. For those who don't know me, my name is Vitor. I am 20 years old. I'm from Salvador in Bahia, but I live in Camaçari. I am a chemical technician and a letters student at college. And I'm host here on TNT for about 3 months, and I'm here since March, I think. So nice to meet you, see you all again. For those who are here on Zoom or those who are watching us on YouTube, this is TNT, e-apprentice project created in 2016 for by Philip. We have more people coming by Philip and Philip Soares. Maybe you got to see him in on these meetings. Let me see, we have more people. Great. So TNT has these meetings from Monday to Friday to Saturday now of English and Spanish, German, other language, and other kinds of knowledge as programming and meditation and so on. We that's I think that's all I can tell you for you guys to know. If you are here for the first time or one of your first times, you are in the main room, and we have now two. Let me see. We have 12 people already, and because of that, I will need to divide you. I need to split you guys in small rooms, so you guys can have a better conversation. Let me send already the questions. In these rooms, I'd like you guys first to present yourself. Just tell me who you are, where you came from, what you do, and please, after, choose a leader. A leader is just a person who is going to ask the questions that I brought here. I'm sending it all on the chat. Uh, I don't know if you guys. Oh yeah. So the leader is going to ask the questions, and let me finish to send these questions. He's going to ask the questions, and and please take um be polite during these meetings. Try see if you speak too much, try to be more concise. If you don't speak too much, take a time, take a deep breath, and speak as much as you can, as much as you want. If you want just to listen, you can also. We are the important is that you are here. I think I sent it all. I brought some vocabulary for you guys also. Oh, okay. So I don't know if I don't know if you guys saw on the Telegram group. Our subject is gonna be um, it's not exactly astrology. It's gonna be pseudoscience. And because we are almost at the end of this year, so a lot of people have a lot of beliefs and how to predict the future and how to expect and so on. And we are not here to judge anyone. TNT is an open place, and it's free and open for any opinion that you have about the subject. And the important thing here is to practice the language in this meeting at least. And yeah, I think I said it all. I don't know, Natalie, if I'm forgetting something. So let me see. I'm going to split you guys now in the small rooms with another 5 people. Okay, I think. We don't have too much people, but let me see what I can do here.
I think you can do 3 rooms for each. I think it's better.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't listen to you.
I think you can make it 4 rooms. Sorry,
Yeah,
three
yeah.
in four
Mm-hmm.
people each.
I think those who are going to be with me, let me see. I will choose you. Some of you are going to be with me in this room. I'm going to create smaller rooms than usual because you have more questions. So I want to get to discuss more. And we don't have so much uh, to talk to much people. So that's it. Accept the invitation. I'm going to send you now. We are going to have this meeting up to 5 and 50. I'm going to call you back to the main room so you guys can tell me how it was, how was the subject, and so on. And I think that's all. See you there. Have fun. Have accept the invitation and talk. How much people? How many people are going to be with me? I think just 3. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Jennifer, Yuri, and
Hello,
Yobiel.
guys.
Hey,
That's a
good
different
afternoon.
name. Hey, good afternoon. How are you guys? Long time I don't
I'm
see
good.
Jennifer.
How are you guys?
Great. I'm great. I'm happy that
I'm good too.
yeah, the weather here in Salvador is quite better than usual. So, what about the presentations? I think you have a new person here, so I think it's better for us to introduce. I have introduced myself already. So, next one.
So, hi guys. My name is Jennifer. I'm 16. I live here in Goianápolis, Goiás. It's a city near to Goiânia, the capital. I am in high school right now. I'm in junior year. So, I think that's it. And I've been in TNT for about 4 months, 3, 4 months right now. I've been off for a while, so I miss talking with you guys. So, I'm trying to get back again here.
Great. Awesome. Thank you for coming. And Yuri.
Hey guys, my name is Yuri. I live in São Luís, Maranhão. I study law at college and I'm 18 years old. I have been here in TNT since May, and that's it.
Great. Our new host here. That's awesome. And Biel, I believe you have another name.
Oh, sorry, guys. It's
Mhm.
a wrong name.
Oh,
One
it's
minute.
Gabriel. Hey, Gabriel.
Yes,
Now I
it's the
noticed
name
it.
of my channel.
Oh, I see you.
Okay, now I'm Gabriel and I'm 14 and I live in Campo Limpo Paulista, São Paulo. I studied English for 1 year and yeah, that's it. I think
Great.
that's it, right?
Welcome again. Very nice. So, as I told you guys, our subject of today is pseudoscience, right? And we're going to talk more about astrology. I think it's the most known one, but you guys can talk more about others if you want. And I brought some questions, so I'm going to start. The first question that I brought was, what is your astrology sign? Astrology sign is Virgo, Cancer, and so on. And how much do you think you fit on what is said about your sign? For example, my sign is Cancer. I don't know if you guys have noticed that it, but people tend to say that people from Cancer are very, I don't know. Actually, I don't know much about astrology, but I think it's about people very quiet and sometimes very sad and very introspective, you know. Sometimes I think that fits on me. I don't know. I tend to think that I am quite introspective. I think so. But yeah, that's what I think. Uh, Yuri, what is your astrology sign?
My astrology sign is Cancer too, and
Oh,
I don't know. The people said that that this sign it's the people are more sensitive,
yeah,
and I think I'm more or less, like about my feelings, like to be more relation of my feeling, than to be more rational, like I don't know if I totally agree with everyone, with everything in my sign, but I very introspective too, like I agree with some things.
right. Thank you for answering. As Gabriel said, he's going to listen. Great. The important thing is that you're here. So let's go on. If you want to talk anytime, you can tell. Jennifer, what about you?
So my sign is Pisces. So people, I don't know if I relate so much to it. There's so many things that I can relate because people tend to say that Pisces is people, they're dreamers, they have their head in the moon. People that don't have their feet on the ground, they're dreaming about something. I can relate to it, but sometimes no, it depends. But they tend to say to the Pisces people that have Pisces is so emotional, they cry a lot. But I'm more realistic, as Yuri said. So there are things that I can relate, but the others no. So I think it depends, but it's so incredible. Like there are so many things that you describe us that we maybe like, wow, that's me. But the other thing that's like the opposite of us. So I think that it depends on what we're talking about.
Yeah, I see you. I I try not to. Oh God, what is happening? Okay, my app just stopped for a second. Okay, I try not to believe much on it. I think that the Carl Sagan that lives inside of me. I don't know if you guys know, but Carl Sagan is astronomer, as phy- right, physics, astronomy, something like, and and I really love the series that he did that it was Cosmos, and the Carl Sagan that lives inside of me doesn't allow me to believe much in these things, but sometimes I get myself reading the news. So okay, let's move on to another question. If you feel stressed or anxious, pseudoscience may make you feel with a goal to focus on. Has it happened to you or anyone who you know? Um, Let me see. Did you guys understand the discussion? Also, right? Jennifer, what about you?
I'm
You're muted.
sorry. So I don't know. It's really difficult actually to say, but make you okay the question.
I'm
So
sorry. What do you?
I was reading the question because it was kind of
Oh,
confusing
okay.
for me.
Did
Yeah, it's
you?
really actually happened with a person that was really close to me. She was suffering with problems in home, you know, and she get really anxious and stressed about it. And I don't know, it was really crazy because at the same time I was kind of in the way to help her, but I couldn't do so much. So was really difficult, but I don't know. I don't know. It's really difficult for me, but I tend, in my case, I tend to listen to the person, not pressure her or make like I don't know her feel more bad. You know, I think to understand the person, to see what can I do for her in a way that I can help, and I tend to make the person be more calm. You know, to not to
Mhm.
pressure the person because I know that I don't suffer a lot for me. Actually, that is good, but I know that it's really difficult for the person that tends to have this or be in this situation. So I tend to be more comprehensive and not to, as I said, not to pressure the person because it's gonna make feel worse. But I tend to, you know, as I said, to make understand the person, the situation, and see what I can do in all the ways.
I see. Yeah,
I don't
I
know if
think
you
that
can understand because it was a little confused to me.
I got it. Yeah, I think that it happens like of we got a goal to focus on, not just with pseudo science. I think that it happens with other things also, right? Not sometimes have a goal in science to focus on is a little harsh, I think. And so I think that's why it's more common to people believing other things that we don't need a fact to prove, but they believe because they want, another thing to help them in difficult moments as when they are stressed or anxious, as I brought in. So I think it's happening.
Yeah, there's person that believe that because they have this sign, they're in this way, they're acting this way. So it depends. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is something we are gonna talk. But okay, Yuri, and about you?
Well, I don't believe a lot in pseudoscience. I follow some pages on the Twitter about astrology, and it's funny because every Monday this page publisher
They publish.
on
Yeah.
astrology week on predictable astrology for the week, and I read, but I
Mm-hmm.
think, oh, this is interesting, but I don't believe a lot,
Mm-hmm.
that oh my God, this is happening with me because my son is in I don't believe a lot. I only thought that this is very interesting, and some things happening and some things don't happen, because for me it's very general, and the most of the things that happening for with you was fit in these predictables.
Mm-hmm. I see. Yeah, and that's something that it happens where when you're not talking about the science. I think so in my point of view, these other kinds of beliefs, they tend to be more general to, get more people to feel that they fit on these phrases, on these mottos, and so on. And yeah, I follow, I think, Cancer astrology page. I follow some of for jokes, right? They're like Cancer of depression, I think, something like it. If you are not, if you don't speak Portuguese, you are not gonna get it. But okay. And the pages are great for that. Yeah. So let me see. We are passing fast because we don't have so much people. I maybe call someone, but okay. Other question. Would you say you get along better with people of your or a specific sign? I don't know you guys, but sometimes I think that more, I get along better with people from Lion. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't know if you guys know Brenda, but she's my best friend, and she's from Lion, and I have other friends who are from Lion, and I like them. I don't know if that's related to the sign, but okay. And Yuri, tell me about you. I think I will call someone to stay with us. So please continue from, talking. I will be back in just 1 second, right? Yuri, are you there?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We have this kind of combinations, like, but I don't know what is the combination with Cancer. But the most of my friends are the sign of Taurus, and it's funny because the people said that people of Ta- Taur Taurus, I don't know how to spell this word, like to eat and this kind of things. And it's funny because my friends like to eat, like to eat a lot, and it's interesting. And I like to hang out, to eat, to make lunch with my friends and with my friends of Taurus,
I don't know for me, but I think that I don't relate like so much. I don't believe so much in astrology actually. I don't think that defines me, but even though I love astronomy, like it's different from astrology, but I love astronomy. But my sister is Lion, my dad is Aries, and my mom is Virgin. So I don't know. I have all the good connection with all of them, and I don't know, I never found a person that is actually with the same sign as me. I never find a person that is Pisces too. So I don't know if I can say that I can relate so much with Pisces, but I relate so much with my mom and my friend. Also, my mom and my friend, they're virgin, so I can relate so much with them. Even though they're a little perfectionist, like it kind of me bother. But my sister is Lion, and I have a good connection with her too. But I never find a person, as I said, that is Lion too, that is Pisces too, like me, to say that I have a good connection. But it would be interesting to find a person that have the same time with me. That never happened with me before, so would be interesting to see.
Okay, I come back to the main room, and I just got yourself talking. Oh, my mom is Russian. I was like, what? I didn't remember. Oh no, we're talking about astrology. Okay, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh, that's insane. Giovanna, I don't know which question were you guys talking. It was the second, third, I don't know.
Fourth.
The fourth, right? Okay. Did you already answer the number three?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we are gonna move on to this question already. So, um, I think you two already answered, right? The question number three. And so let's go to number four. Where is Ronan? Ronan should be here. Okay, he's coming. Um, people may back um, People may back up Pisces signs because they give a sense of belonging with others of your sign, for example. Does it make sense for you and why? People may back up, they like support the idea of Pisces signs because they believe that these give them a reason uh, to live because there are others of Cancer, there are others of Virgo, and then you can share this community together, you know. So this is something that can happen maybe. Do you guys agree, disagree? What do you guys think? Giovanna, I don't know if you answer it, but
For me, it doesn't make sense. As I said in question number 3, I think people don't get together just because sign. Because I can see a person in the street and don't like her without knowing about her sign. You know, that's my opinion.
I see. And you, Jennifer, what do you think? I recall one person that stayed in another room. I don't know why, but please keep talking.
Okay. So I agree with Giovanna because, as I said before, there are people that believe that they have to talk with this person because they have the sign, or they don't connect with another person because it's a different sign. I don't believe so much in signs, and I don't think that we have to say I don't like this person because she's lion and I'm a virgin. I'm Pisces. So I think that we don't have to define this because I don't believe it, and I don't think that is right because you can lose a lot of connections and friends and people that you can be friends just because of a sign that they're different from us. So yeah, I don't agree with it.
Well, in my case, I don't believe it too. I don't believe a lot. I have I believe a little at sign, but I agree with you guys. Like in the way that I don't. For example, I don't make one relation of friendship with this person because your sign is this, like this. I don't believe in this, like for me it doesn't matter. And but I know that I know many people that have this kind of thoughts like I don't be your friend because your sign is this and my sign don't combine, don't match with this. And it's the same with relationships. Like you don't I don't really be I don't have a relation with you because your sign is this. For me this kind of situation is very funny and a little strange.
Yeah, that's funny. I still don't didn't meet someone who who does it, but I think that's a kind of I don't know. In my perspective, at least, don't don't have a relationship with someone because of the sides. It's a little out there, okay? But okay, we might to judge someone. Let's see. I think you guys have already answered this question, so let's go to number 5. Another reason for believing in astrology is to validate your personality traits, as Jennifer was talking. Do you do it? Do you do it or know anyone who does it? Like you may feel that you have a little, I don't know, you got sad someday and then you say, okay, but I am from Cancer, so that's common of my sign to happen, you know. Jennifer, as you talk about it, what do you think?
Yeah, like for me, I'm Pisces, as I said, and people say that Pisces cries a lot all the time. We're so emotional. You're
Mhm.
dreaming. And I don't know, I never use that as an excuse for me to be emotional. But I don't know, for me, I think it's kind of awkward because my daddy is Aries, so it's the tricky sign because it's a person that is always angry. Is difficult to be with. But I don't know, he's the opposite of it. He's so calm and. he's not so angry all the time. And I don't know, I don't think that defines us. And I don't know of people that is like in this way. And I never met a people that is like, oh, I'm Taurus, so I'm eating all the time because of this, you know. But yeah, I never find a person in this way. I'm not in this way, so I think it's funny at the same time, but it's I don't know. I don't believe it for me. Like I don't define it.
I see. I think it's funny when sometimes we find someone who is from one side, but is the totally opposite of that side, you know? I think that's
Yeah.
insane. It's funny, actually. Giovanna, what about you?
When I believe it in science, I am Taurus. now, now Jennifer, you
Oh my god, I
met
didn't
me,
know you, Vanna.
and I made a lot of excuse like, oh, I'm Taurus, so I love it. I said it for everyone that said, oh my God, you eat a lot. So now I don't do it because I don't believe so much in science anymore.
I see. And that's sad because I eat too much and I'm not from Taurus, I'm from Cancer. I don't have this excuse. Sorry. Yuri, what about you?
Well, my one thing that my friends are of Taurus too, and have the same kind of excuse, you know, like when we get out together, and we my friends eat a lot, you know, and make the same excuse. It's it's very funny, and really, I'm a Cancer. My sign is Cancer, and the people said that Cancer, the people of Cancer is more emotional, more dramatic, you know.
Mhm.
And I'm more or less, you know, like my friends said no said can if I are a little dramatic in some situations, more than the usual. So I guess I can use my sign to be excuse in this moment, you know. But I in English has to be emotional. I'm not very emotional, you know. But in some situations, I'm I don't know. I guess it's more about the drama. I the drama. It's I make drama a little in some situations in my life,
I
and I use
see.
my sign to excuse.
Yeah. And I feel so mad when someone gets to me like, oh, of course you are. I knew that you were Cancer. I know it's like, I didn't understand what is that supposed to mean? Is that you're calling me dramatic? Okay, I am a little, but you shouldn't say it to me. Okay. So let's go to number six. Number six? Yeah, number six. Do you think that knowing that a bad thing will happen, even without evidence, is better than not knowing, and why? Because this is another reason that the scientists tend to say that people believe in astrology and besides science, because these things give them possible future, you know, and even without any evidence sometimes. So, what do you think? Is it better, or maybe it's worse? I don't know. Yuri, since you were talking.
Well, for me, it's worst. You know, like to know one bad thing that will happen. You know, I don't know. For me, it's very terrible because I a very anxiety person. You know, like I start to thinking and thinking and thinking that this situation many times, and I prefer to don't know about this predictable then know, you know, because if you are bad predictable I will suffer in the moment, and I will suffer uh, uh, a I suffer before the moment, So for me, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And for me, I'm not okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say, even for me that I am from Cancer, even if I knew that there was evidence, I would be more dramatic. Yeah, tweet about it. And Giovanna, what about you?
I think it's worse because when we saw that, we create limitations for ourselves. So we see that I don't know my future about the sign. I don't read that because of the limitations that I can create. But for example, say says to me that in the future I will be not a success person. So I would create a limitation that I wouldn't be a success person. So I wouldn't, how can I say that? Me esforçar so much because of that. So I prefer don't look at it.
I see. You would put so much effort on trying it. I think that makes sense. What he said, a great logic. And Jennifer, do you agree?
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. I think that we tend to know what is going to happen because we want to prevent the bad thing that is going to happen. We we are we people tend like to prevent the things, to plan the next day, the next week, to to be prepared for what's going to be happening. So I think that is worse because, as Yuri said, we're going to suffer here in the moment till the moment to be happen. So it's gonna be so much worse to suffer in double. And as Giovanna said, we be so limited to the things because we already know that a bad thing's gonna happen, and we tend to be stagnated in knowing the place, not to move on and do different things. So I think that is worse, even if without evidence, because we don't know certainly that is going to happen. So we create expectation that is not true, that is not 100% true. So it's even worse. So to know that.
Yeah, I agree with you. No fun, so fun anticipation. I already do it without knowing. So let's go to another question. Number seven. Do you feel in control of your life during this ongoing pandemic? And can pseudo science help someone who doesn't feel like it? You know, during this time, a lot of people are feeling very anxious and so on. Do you see that you're in control? And would you say that pseudo science can help you or anyone else? Giovanni?
Maybe if the sign say to this person that everything will be fine, but if doesn't say that, people are gonna crazy more. They will freak out more than before. So can help or cannot.
I see. Yeah. Yuri, are you listening?
Well, definitely, I don't have. Yeah, sorry. Um, definitely, I don't have control of my life, and mainly in the pandemic. So, and the pseudoscience don't help me, to pass in this moment. Like, I don't know. I like to read these on Twitter, but for me it's only funny. Like I don't use these in any situation in my life.
Yeah, I don't think that it would help me anyway, but I like the jokes and the memes. That's the important. Jennifer, and you?
Yeah, like you said, I don't feel that I have all control of my life during the pandemic time because we didn't even know that a pandemic was going to happen with us. So for a person that is anxious and I don't know, to be more relaxed, to be more aware of what's going to happen, I think that it's okay. But as Giovanna said, it's kind of dangerous still because bad things can happen. not it's not always to be a good thing and a happy thing to happen. But yeah, if you make you feel good about it and about your life and make you feel more secure, I think that is okay. I don't know, it depends on the person. Like, I don't use it, I don't believe in science, but I think that it is a good option for a person that wanted to know what is going to be happening and to feel in control of their lives.
Yeah. And as I told you guys, even though I brought studying science, other things as religion and so on help people to deal not just when they are not in control with their lives, but also the when they are in control, these kind of beliefs without evidence. Sometimes you have without evidence, so if you believe that's evidence, it may help you to have a aim in life and so on. And I think that maybe can help in some situations. So let's see. Another question, almost at the end of it. Are considered science harmless, even when people consider them for marrying or make financial investments, as it happens in some countries? And that's funny because I didn't know that uh, there are people who make financial investments based on astrology. I think, in my point of view, that's very insane. But okay, I'm not here to judge. I'm sorry, people from India who may watching us on YouTube now, but this happens more in India as I saw it. It's because in my Brazilian perspective, it's very different. So yeah, uh, Jennifer, what do you think about it? Did you know?
No, I was like, oh my God, that's serious because as I said before, it is good to, because you feel secure about what you're doing, but it's so dangerous because it's not so true. We don't know 100% if it's true. So, oh my God, you can lose so much money and you are marrying a person because of it. I don't know. People tend to find their soulmate, and in the future they found it that was not the person. So I think that is dangerous at the same time, but it can help persons, as we said before, to feel more secure. And here in Brazil, I don't know if people tend to do it. I didn't know, but in India, as you said, people believe so much in science, so it's kind of awkward. I didn't know. It was interesting to know, but yeah, I think that it's dangerous. So based on that.
Yeah, Giovanna, what about you?
I totally agree with Jennifer because it's so dangerous. Like you uh, met a person like a week ago, and the sign said, "Oh, you have to marry with a person of cancer." So this person is cancer. Oh my God, I have to marry with him. So, and I saw here in Brazil people saying about numbers to play in lottery, but I don't believe it. I totally don't believe it. That don't bring me secure. Can bring for people secure, but for me no. Um, but that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's when
I.
like you
Mhm.
you read on the internet, you're gonna find the love of your life in this week, and you just met a person in this week, and you married the person. So it's crazy.
Yeah, I think I heard about this numerology when people are betting, but yeah, I think this is not so a harm situation because the people like 2 hairs to bet in something, but then when they put like marriage and I don't know $1 million on astrology, I think that's too much. But okay, what do you think, Yuri?
Well, I totally agree. For me, it's not one very. It's very strange for me, but I know that many people believe in this kind of things and use this to planning your entire life. Like your marriage. The people I already said about the situations of relationships. Like I know people that only don't have any relation with the person with this specific sign, like this kind of things. And I know it's for me it's totally possible nowadays. This kind of situation, like I only to planning my marriage based with the numerology, like because it's one sign of good luck, this kind of things. I don't believe, but I know that many people believe. For me, it's only awkward.
Yeah, I think that if I am try to date someone, the person came with a question, with the first question, what is your sign? I'd block at the same time. Just kidding. I called the guys back, but while they're coming, let's see the last question. We got it to the last the end. So scientists say that astrologers, people who make your predictions and so on, may tell us the narrative of the past, present, and future to of the believers. Do you agree and why? Like they not just predict the future. Oh, everyone's back. Okay. So let's go on. Hello guys. Welcome again. How was the conversation for you?
A lot of disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it
Why is
was.
that?
Uh,
Just one person in our group believed on science, so so it was a little bit different, but okay, no problem. The majority, at least me and I forgot Felipe and another person, I forgot his name. He we are engineers. We work with math and things like this. I don't know if there is
Mm-hmm.
a relationship about this. We have the same traits. And Alexandre believes on Bible, just Jesus, and that's it. And only Natalie believed on science. So we had many disagreement in our conversation.
I see. Yeah, and I was talking with the guys, I think that's interesting because even people who are scientists and so on, they may have some beliefs that are not really factual. Like they don't want to make their own life 100% factual. That's interesting. Natalie, how was the conversation?
Hey, Victor, it was very good. I like it a lot.
I see. Did you know about that there are some people who bet uh, or who like make financial investments based on astrology?
Yeah, I heard about it before. It's a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. That was a new thing for me. Yeah. Alexandre, which is your sign?
I am. I People say that I am librarian, but I don't agree about the science. I agree only in God.
Oh, I see.
I agree that you
I think his internet stopped. One second.
Yearns, mas biological yearns or have good biological yearns. You can have with a good family and learn a lot of good things to do in your life. Sometimes you can have a good mind, a positive mind, or sometimes you are like a negative person, but it's not
Mm-hmm.
related to science, it's related to the life.
I see.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I don't believe in science. I never believed in science.
I see. Yes, I was talking to the guys. It's I think these are very open subjects.
Yeah.
So there are people who believe, who don't believe. I do know nothing about science actually. I just know about my side to understand the memes. But besides that, I'm pro cancer. I don't know if you guys thought about it before, but okay. So Felipe, do people tend to get your sign like at first? I don't know.
Ah, ah.
Good question. You asked me. Oh, sorry. Can you repeat, please, what you say?
Yeah, if people tend to get your what sign you are, because people, I don't know why they get that I am from Cancer. Like that's for like, oh,
Uh,
you're from Cancer, right? And okay.
yes, because there are the signs and there are the ascendants, right? People who study astrology knows more than me, but they say that you behaves like your ascendant from the moon,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's not normally it's difficult to find out the sign of the person. Guys, I just want to say I'm not a specialist. I don't understand about
Mm-hmm.
science. I just think that someone told me that. Then, but I have to admit that sometimes some traits, some personalities, they are very similar. Sometimes it works out, but sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, sometimes people are totally different from their sign. And but as Natalie said, people say that astrology was the psychology in the past. So, and still
Yeah.
nowadays, people believe in astrology. Still nowadays, and yeah, for me, I don't pay attention to that. But for some people, they care about. But I don't care the sign of the person. To have a relationship or whatever, I think this doesn't
Mm-hmm.
play a role. Doesn't make any difference the sign, because then you have Scorpio, right? People say that the Scorpio is a bad sign. Come on.
Are you from Scorpio?
How can a person? No, I'm a Gemini, but
Oh.
I've heard that people from Scorpio you cannot trust. Come on, this is very unfair. A person just because a person was born this month, right, of Scorpio, this
Mm-hmm.
person is bad. Come on.
I see. Yeah. That's interesting what you said that, oh, I forgot. I forgot, I don't know. What
Yeah, the
is,
psychology. Yes,
oh
the
yeah, yeah.
astrology was the
Because
psychology.
it's
Yes.
interesting because sometimes we tend to look ourselves as, oh, we are very factual people. We have believed just in science, so on. But if we think a little bit, science was almost born like a few years ago. A
Yeah.
big part of the human history was uh, that we didn't have real science as we have today. So it's
Hmm.
interesting to think. Yeah.
It's true. Yes, like the experiment psychology, that one that we study by experiments to be
Hmm.
considered as a science, it's very recent compared to, it's
Yeah.
like, it's not many years. We still have a lot of things to learn about the brain, about the mind, about the behavior and the
Hmm.
personalities. And because we have more personalities than we expect, right? We are
Yeah.
not only one personality, you understand?
Hmm.
We are not only one. We
That's true.
are a group of personalities.
And with that, we are going to finish our meeting. But here, as usual, I sent on the chat our all of
Pedro,
us. Hello, you can talk.
I would like to say something. I think we have to get our life in control.
Mm,
Uh, do not depend about the science. Do not depend about the others to get something good in your life. Do you what you can do with your conditions. Go ahead in your life. Don't looking for the science because it's not so good for us. If you want to have something really good, go ahead, study a lot, be positive. You will, they say, uh, accomplish your goal.
yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
it's the important. Have your life in control. It's
Yeah.
important.
Very good. That's a great message to finish my last TNT of this year. I don't know if you guys know, but this is the last week of TNT. And actually, the next week, TNT is going to participate of one event, the São Paulo Tech Week. I probably will have a conversation like this one. I will bring maybe one of my foreign friends. We may talk about are autodidacts and the fear of speaking another language. So if you guys want to join, you can come the same day, the same time. You can follow us on Telegram so if to know if my meeting was approved to this event. And I expect you guys enjoy this meeting. Follow us on Instagram, recommend us to your friends and so on. And I'm running out of time, so I need to finish it. So thank you for coming. Come again next year, and I think we are coming in the second week of the next year. I try to see you again, and yeah, have a great Christmas and a happy New Year Eves. See
I
ya.
wish all of you have the beautiful Christmas day and the good end of the year and the good beginning of the new year because we deserve it. Okay?
Hmm.
God protect us. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. See you guys.
See you.
Bye bye.